hilarious.
That's what it is.
That's not hilarious.
It's hilarious.
The boy don't know what he's talking about. He's fucking 50 years old. Still don't know what he's talking about.
50?
Yeah, I posted a picture.
You're not even 50.
50!
I posted a picture last night of Aaron and I drinking a cider, and
Hard cider.
hard cider.
Get your drink on.
And my hashtag was "He's legal, folks," because I was just waiting for somebody to say, "But he's only 18. He can't drink." And in Mexico, he can drink. In China, he could have been drinking since he was 9.
Yeah.
So there's all these, like, one of my friends that I've known for, I don't know, 20 years, more than 20 years. She actually said, "Oh, you know, my oldest child has never had a drink, and the youngest one, I think he may have had 1 or 2, but the other one, he went to Europe, so I'm sure he had a drink."
Hell yeah.
And I said, well, when you live abroad and cultures are different, you have to teach your children different things.
When in Rome.
Because Aaron wants to go to Ireland for university, and a lot of
Still?
my Irish friends and my British friends have said to me, please make sure that he has had a drink before he gets to the country. Because a lot of times American kids go to these countries where they've had so many restrictions in the US, and now they have this freedom, and they get sloppy drunk, they get hurt, they suffer from alcohol poisoning, some of them die because they don't know.
Yeah, but they do that in the U.S.
They do it in the U.S., but drinking is part of the DNA of so many of that culture.
And they just lowered it in the U.K.
Right. What is it, 16 now?
Really?
No, not the age. I'm talking about the number of drinks a person an adult should drink safely. That number has gone down over the last within the last 3-4 years. I watched that alcohol thing on Netflix, and that's what he's testing.
Catching the ball on all the Netflix things.
Yeah, man.
Because
I got the time.
Can't use a computer.
Yeah,
You need to watch some of the Amazon Prime things. You don't like Amazon Prime.
Okay.
You had a show that you wanted to
watch.
watch, and then you didn't watch it.
No. I started watching it.
And then you said it was boring.
Yeah, it just wasn't all that good to me.
What about the
Man of High Castle? It was just
the Hunters thing?
Unless it gets good later on, it was not.
What about the Hunters thing with the Nazis and such?
Which Hunters thing? I watched that, the whole thing.
Oh, you watched all of that?
Yeah, it was only one season. It just came out this year.
Gotcha.
Yeah, with Al Pacino. Yeah, I watched that. That was good.
I just know it was Amazon Prime because I had seen.
It was, yeah. I mean, I don't have any problem with Amazon Prime. I guess I just have a problem going to Amazon Prime.
Even though it's
More
just
than
like a few clicks down.
I don't know. It's just something about it.
I found a new show on BritBox this
maybe
week.
it's their. I don't know.
They're gooey.
I don't know what it is. There's something about it. It's like. But okay, I also don't have a whole lot of stuff on there that I want to see either.
I think that's
But I'm more
the thing.
I'm more
They have
prone
a lot
to
of-
browsing on Netflix though.
They have a lot of old stuff.
Yeah, but who wants to see old stuff?
Like Seinfeld.
Who wants to see Seinfeld again?
Me.
In The
I've never
Office.
seen
Well, see, that's just it. If it's got old stuff that you want to see, fine. But if you've already seen it,
it. You already lived through that.
yeah, no. Now you throw Different World on there and The Cosby Show, I'll watch it every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Certain shows like that
with significance.
Put the Jeffersons on that motherfucker. Yeah. All of the Jeffersons. See what I'm saying?
I haven't even seen all of the Jeffersons.
You'll watch that.
I've seen a lot of it. I haven't seen all of it.
You haven't seen all of the Jeffersons?
No, we didn't have them all.
No. We only had 5 seasons?
Yeah, we didn't have all of them.
I watched all we had.
227.
Me.
I watched all we had. I haven't seen all of it though.
And she was in something I just watched.
Jackie?
Yeah, she was in hashtag Black AF. That's the name of the show.
Oh, hashtag?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And that show, she's in it. Mm-hmm. She's a family member. Scary.
Didn't you say that was like?
So is Day Day.
Oh my God. Yeah, man, that is.
If y'all ain't seen the Black as Fuck show, you got to see that. I mean, basically, if you've seen Blackish, it's just Blackish.
With
But
swearing.
no, but it's Kenya Barris, and he's the one that wrote Blackish, and I believe was the creator of Blackish, Mixedish, and Grownish. So he, it's his thing, but it's better because it's R-rated, at least as far as drugs and language. So there is that. So it makes it. It's like all the things that you might have wanted to say on regular TV that you can't say. Yeah, now you can just say it.
Because it's on Netflix.
Right. Yeah.
And Netflix has very few rules.
No, I think
sure it has a lot
Netflix
of
has a lot of rules, but the FCC, I mean, it's not the same as TV. It's online and it doesn't fall under the same. It's like HBO and all those. They can put a rating on there, and then they can do whatever that a rating allows. Very different than putting it on regular broadcast television. Which, who's watching broadcast television anymore? Isn't everybody watching everything online? Which means you're picking and choosing what you want to watch when you want to watch it. Which means then now everything could just have a rating and FCC can go fuck themselves. Isn't that pretty much where we are now? How we watch stuff? Like for example, we've got... Oh God, what are you doing over there? Stop it. We've got stuff like CBS All Access. Why would CBS All Access fall under the same rules as CBS, the broadcast show? Which means Picard should be able to push limits and do things, or Discovery, same thing, because it's only on CBS All Access. It's not on its broadcast. So, why isn't more like an HBO? Why can't Picard get his freak on finally? You know what I'm saying? Hey man, he should be able to.
That one.
He had some women out there now.
That one episode.
One in every port, as they say.
Where they had that disease that made everybody go crazy.
What are you talking about?
On The Next Generation.
On Next Generation.
There's an episode where they find the disease that was.
It's a virus, right?
Yeah, the virus that's on the previous season. It makes everybody go crazy.
Keep going.
And they're like super warm, but there's one of the women on the ship gets it, and then Picard gets it, and he makes that weird sound.
You're talking about when the Doctor and him get it.
Yeah,
I remember.
And
yeah, because they were
sound.
they were always dancing around having a relationship, which I don't know. Did they ever really have a relationship?
Seemed like they did.
I don't think so.
Well,
seemed like they did in the past.
Right.
And
it's
they
like
and then they broke up.
At the academy.
Right.
I think something went down at the academy.
But then on the ship, nothing happened.
Well, on the ship, he's surprised that she's there at the beginning.
Right.
He's surprised that she even
requested
because he had to tell her that her husband was dead.
Yeah.
And tell her son.
That's Wesley's mother.
Yes.
Yeah. Will Wheaton.
So, and you know what's interesting? For the Picard show, you know how they do those after it airs shows about the show type thing? Will Wheaton was the guy who hosted that, which is kind of cool.
Was he on Picard?
No. He kind of has separated himself from the Star Trek universe.
Really?
Oh yeah, big time. It's like he was so young. By the time, I'm sure he just, it's like, I don't want to be that
Wesley
character.
Crusher
I don't want,
anymore.
right.
He says it in Big Bang.
Yeah, he doesn't, and that's real.
He doesn't play a
He
character.
becomes something
He's
else,
him.
like a different, and even as far as acting is concerned, he's not doing a lot of acting after that either. After Next Generation, he's kind of becomes his own man and doing lots of other things. Because he was doing stuff at like Maker Fairs and all kinds of stuff. He was doing all this other stuff for years. So to see him like kind of come back to do the show after the show type thing for Picard, which is the show. I mean, basically Picard is the next generation. It's the continuing saga of the next generation. So it's kind of interesting that he's there. All right. Like I said, I ain't got nothing. So I had Scariest Moment of the Week. Like I said, I don't have anything, but here I go. Scariest moment of the week. Had to go outside. Didn't we go outside this week? Mm-hmm. Didn't we walk to your school?
We walked to the school.
I started counting I was gonna count the amount of people while I was standing outside your school, worried that somebody was gonna walk by me. I was gonna count the people that rode by that didn't have masks on.
But
it was so many. Like they didn't even like do the whole I have a mask, but I'm gonna push it down because I'm in a car. But it kind of, I don't understand. I'm in a car, but I got all my windows down, and I'm driving through Puebla. Am I really protected?
No. You're in a car with
no,
windows
because
down.
they said that the air conditioner spreads it. So if you sneeze, that air is going through the
you
windows.
Said the air conditioner.
Yeah, because the blowing of the air.
Okay, only me has 270 air. Everybody else closes their windows to turn on the air conditioner.
Aaron, what I'm saying is they're saying that blowing air spreads the virus. So if you're driving a car with your windows down and you sneeze, the air is being blown to the people who...
That's my question. That's exactly my question. Now, how long does this virus, COVID-19, how long does it live in the air in that scenario?
I don't know.
We know how long it lives on surfaces.
Right. It was like 19 days the last time they counted.
No. That number, I don't know.
That was the
number,
cruise ships.
The number that I've been hearing is no more than 3.
But they had nobody on those cruise ships.
I know. Forget cruise ships. I'm talking about us right now. I sneeze. It hits my iPad. How long is it gonna live? And from what I'm hearing, it's the 3 days. No more than that.
I don't know.
But
about that.
if I'm driving my car and I sneeze, does that mean it could be potentially hitting the person behind me?
Yes.
If you sneeze out the window, yeah.
No,
it doesn't matter.
It's just air. It's aerosolized. It's droplets. Not aerosolized, but droplets in the air. Some of it is going out the window. Just like every breath you take. I should play that sometime. Just...
It's playing now.
No, it's not.
It's in my head.
We can't afford such a thing.
I know. I was about to say.
That's not copyright.
You said the song, now everybody hears it in their head.
Well, that's fine.
They can play it at home.
Right. You better play it in your mind radio, because I ain't gonna pay for it.
No, we got.
That's just like the whole. We say it's his birthday, but you don't see anybody singing no song.
Yeah, I
I was thinking about that. How do people get away with? You did it again. How do people get away with playing those short clips?
I don't know.
Because they don't pay for all that stuff, but they play, and it's like an amount.
It's like 6 seconds or less.
But doesn't the YouTube thing ding you for that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I
Seconds.
think if it's more than 10, if it's like 10 seconds or more.
So what happens between 6 and 10 seconds?
See, I have no idea.
It's the nether.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are just like, I'm not gonna risk it. Just don't have it anywhere in the video, or if it's in the video, then put something over it. Because I'm not gonna risk it. But
some people just throw it in there.
A lot of people just do it.
Yeah.
And it's like...
But if you and me get to see it, that means it passes the inspection of the censors on YouTube. See, if we hear that means it got bad.
It could have been flagged, so the video isn't monetized anymore. The video could have been demonetized. Just not.
Well, when I tried to do it, it didn't allow.
Down.
Since we're not monetized yet, and we would love it if we were, so please get on that, people.
Okay, so this says, You may have heard of the fair use, a copyright provision that permits you to use 10, 15, or 30 seconds of music without copyright obligations.
That sounds like too much.
That's too much.
That is, you understand that you can use a short section of a song without paying a fee.
Yeah, 10, 15, or 30, that's way too much.
Yeah, 10 seconds is too much.
It dinged me for how much was it? It was 9 seconds or 10
9
seconds
of
menu music of a game.
Which baffles me because people playing video games
go into the menus.
Biggest things on YouTube. Why would the menu music?
And it was the second time that I uploaded that video, not the first time.
Everyone, this says on August 16th of 2019.
Go check out Aaron's game chat.
YouTube creators who get their videos claimed for only having under 10 seconds of a song in their video will also be able to appeal and retain full ownership of their content. So if you appealed it, saying it's 10 seconds or less, they would let it go.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If you want to follow the Traveling Farce, you can follow us at the YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, iTunes, Spotify, and basically anybody that does podcasts. I'm not saying Google Podcasts anymore because it's anybody who does podcasts. This is anybody who does podcasts. We are the Traveling Farce. If you like the Instagram and the Twitters, we are Traveling Farce. If you like the email, we are travelingfarce@gmail.com, which she reads all the time. And the blog space, thetravelingfarce.blueberry.net. No E's in the blueberry. We are out of here.
Bye, people.
Say goodbye to the people. Say goodbye to the people.
Happy birthday.
Peace!